carrying an experimental enemy radar-defeating system and dummy nuclear warhead. A disc-shaped UFO approached it. As the saucer chased and then circled the warhead, 4 bright flashes of light emanated from the unknown craft, whereupon the warhead began to tumble, eventually falling into the ocean hundreds of miles short of its intended target downrange. The incident involving a UFO and a U.S. nuclear missile has been revealed by several former military officers who claim to have witnessed the event on film.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. We're back with another one. So before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kwadash, to the elder apostles and elder bishop at Great Millstone, the men on down who I learn from daily. I'd like to give double honor, shalom to the 144,000, the 1/3 of the hopeful elect. I'm going to call this one the glittering sword, and this is just a preview of what's going to happen to Babylon the Great, aka America. As you've seen in the video clip, Salakia, that the chariots of the Lord was working on this dummy, they call it a dummy nuclear missile, but it deactivated the missile in mid-flight. And we know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai gave Esau Edom the power of this nuclear missile, so he can actually use that sword later on to destroy him, which now the whole world, almost every country in the world has one. And we know that most of the world is going to come against the Great Whore and destroy her with those nuclear missiles. But we also know that it's going to be the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem and Yahweh Shai put upon these kings of these countries, the rulers of these nations, to come against the Great Whore for all the wickedness that she had committed with pushing her unjust laws, unrighteous decrees upon not only the children of Israel, but also the other nations, by forcing them to bow down to do the things that America wanted them to do, drinking out of that golden cup, and the nation have become mad, as the scriptures say. And they're going to ultimately destroy the whore with thermonuclear fire, driven by the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to do just that. And we're going to first get into the scriptures. This is Job 20 and 25. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall, terrors are upon him. Now I want to look up that word gall. So we're going to let's see. I think it was. Matter of fact, let me look up glittering sword for a second. Barak. I think that's how you say it.
Strong's H 1300.
Barak from H 1299. Lightning. By analogy, a gleam, concretely a flashing sword, bright glitter. Glittering sword, lightnings, lightning flash, the flat of a flashing arrowhead, figuratively. And that's all a lot of people gonna see once the nuclear missile hit. It's just gonna be like a flash. And once that flash go off, thermonuclear heat is gonna destroy everybody within a close vicinity. Some within what I think 3 to maybe 25 to 30 miles away. Salaki, if I'm wrong, maybe a little further. But it's just gonna be a loud bang, a flash of light. Then after that, total destruction.
Strong's H 4846. Merorah.
Merorah from H4843. Properly bitterness, concretely, a bitter thing, specifically bile, also venom of a serpent. Bitter thing, gall. Bitter thing, gall, poison. Gallbladder. Seed of gall, poison, venom. Bitter thing, bitterness. So we go back. It is drawn and coming out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall, so of his bitterness. Matter of fact, let's see what the NLT say. Let's try NIV. Salakia. It is drawn forth and come out of his back, even the glittering point from his galls. Terror come upon him. We're going to get back to him. Salakia. It is drawn and cometh out of his body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. And like I said, once that glittering sword go off, once that nuclear warhead is activated, it's gonna explode, and it's gonna be a fire that doesn't need to be blown. And that fire from that nuclear missile gonna consume everything that it hits. You know what, Salaki, let me try this. That ain't it. The intense heat from a nuclear bomb fireball can cause severe burning and night fires at great distances. The range of the heat depends on the size of the bomb, but there are some estimated 300 kilometers can cause first degree burns up to 13 kilometers, meaning 8 miles from ground zero. 1,000 kiloton blast, Salakia, can cause first degree burns up to 7 miles away, second degree burns up to 6 miles away, and 3 degree burns up to 5 miles away. Large thermonuclear explosion can cause severe burns and expose flesh up to 20 miles away. So at least up to 20 miles away, people can get more likely shoot. They said exposed flesh, so it can burn the flesh right off of you. Just 20 miles away from a large thermonuclear explosion. So when it says a fire not blown shall consume him, it's saying when that thermonuclear bomb go off, a lot of people are gonna die. And you gotta understand, it's not gonna be just one or two nuclear missiles that hit this place. Yahweh Hashem and Hawashai got it to where this place is going to get overkill. He wants this place utterly destroyed. So then every nuclear bomb he can get, every country to send is going to be sent over here to destroy this place. And remember, Babylon the Great is going to become a lake of fire. So it's going to take more than one nuclear bomb to destroy this place, more than one or two Satan missiles. That meant China, also some of the NATO members going to shoot missile bombs on this whore. They're going to destroy Babylon utterly, because that's the will of the Lord. We're going to get into that a little later. And it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. So when that fire comes, as you just seen, it said a large thermonuclear blast can be felt up to 20 miles away and expose flesh. So it can literally burn the flesh off your body up to 20 miles away. And that's pretty far. So let's carry on here. I'm gonna go to Jeremiah 50. I'm gonna start here at 9. For lo, I will rise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations. See, there's more than one. From the north country, they shall set themselves in array against her, and thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. So when they shoot those nuclear missiles, none is going to return in vain. Every missile that gets shot is going to destroy this place. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, said the Lord. So all the nations that destroy this great whore with nuclear fire, the Lord said they're going to be satisfied with it. Verse 11, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyer of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls. Yeah, Esau, Edom rejoiced at our capturing. They rejoiced when we got sent into captivity. They're still rejoicing now. They rejoiced at the destruction of us every day. That's why you see them love to put us on TV. Everything we do, like we're the only, like the children of Israel is the only one that doing wicked stuff here in America. You can't turn the TV on with seeing some kind of black, Latino, or Native American on the TV getting shown out like we're the only ones that doing wicked things here. When Esau, Edom do way more wicked stuff, but this their kingdom, so of course they're gonna make it look bad for us. I'm gonna drop down a little bit for. Start here at 13. Because the wrath of the Lord, it shall be not inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and shall hiss at her plague. So after those nuclear missiles get taken over, get shot at the great whore, guess what? This place is not going to be livable. It's going to be desolate. No one is not going to live here because of the thermonuclear radiation. Verse 14, put yourself in array against Babylon around about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrow, for she hath sinned against Yahweh by Hashem and Hawashai. See, like I told you, utter overkill. The Lord don't want no nuclear missile left. He said, spare none of your arrows. Destroy this great whore. Verse 15, shout out against her round about that she had given her hand. Her foundation are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Take vengeance upon her as she had done, do unto her. So all the bullying and threatening that the United States did, all these false wars, they went in just to destroy certain countries, just so they can put a puppet government in and get what they want out, get whatever resource they want out of that country. The Lord gonna let the other nations do upon her, as she done to the world. Verse 16, cut off the sword from Babylon and him that handled the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of a person's sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own nation. Yeah, so when the judgment started to come about on this great whore, the people of the other nations gonna, hey, time to go. We gotta get up out of here. This place is going down. Stuff ain't looking right. Matter of fact, we kind of in that time now. I'm gonna drop down again. Verse 18, therefore thus said the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will punish the king of Babylon and his land as I punished the king of Assyria. And I will bring Israel again to his habitation and shall feed on Carmel and Bashan, and his soul shall be satisfied upon the Mount Ephraim and Gilead. And the Israel that he's talking about is his elect, the Israelite. Let's see. We're going to drop down a little bit more. We'll start at 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And the Lord used United States, aka Babylon the Great, to be a hammer of the earth. And it's going to become a desolation among the nations because, as you've seen, the Lord told every nation to shoot their arrows and spare none. So shoot all the nuclear missiles you have at this great whore, burn them with thermonuclear fire and spare none. So in the end, it's going to become a desolation. Verse 24, I have laid up snares for thee, and thou art taken, O Babylon. Thou was not aware, thou art found, and have also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. So they got caught up in Yahweh by Hashem and Yahushua's trap. He laid a trap for them. Now they got caught up in it. Verse 25, the Lord had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of Yahweh power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. And what's his armor? What weapon he opened up from his armor? The thermonuclear missiles that he gave to the scientists of the world to create. Then to expand upon, now that we got the hydrogen bomb. Verse 26, come against her from the uttermost border, open up her storehouse, cast up as a heap, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. So like I said, the Lord wants this place to be in total overkill. That's why it's going to look like a lake of fire. Because when everybody shoot their nuclear missile to destroy this place, like the scriptures say, the earth going to rock to and fro like a drunkard. And this place going to be just lit. Because you got to the nuclear missiles themselves going to be destroying everything. Then you're going to have Yahushua and his chariot shooting laser beams, creating magma. Then you got all the oil that's stashed over here. Then you got those volcanoes that in what is that, Yellowstone? They're about ready to explode. So when all this come together in one big cauldron of destruction, there's literally gonna be nothing left. That's why the Lord said, destroy her utterly. I mean, it don't leave nothing. He don't want nothing of America to be still here, to still standing. No Statue of Liberty, no Mount Rushmore, no Niagara Falls, nothing. No matter what tourist event, no Disney World or Disneyland. If you think about going there, nothing. The Lord said, destroy this place and destroy her utterly. Verse 29, call together the altars against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, campeth against her round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she have done, do unto her. For she has been proud against Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, against the Holy One of Israel. And Babylon definitely has been proud against the Lord, pushing all these different doctrines, changing time, moving people out of their land, the wickedness they caused over here, making sure everybody created a place where everybody can worship idols, eat and do what they want. All this wickedness against the Lord, saying that the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai doesn't apply anymore, they're thrown away. All this wickedness that they done against the Lord, being proud. The Lord telling them other nations, hey, do unto her that not only that she had done to me, but she also done to you. All those sanctions they put on people when they had the Saudis backing them with the petrodollar, all the wickedness they forced people to bend and use the dollar as the main currency. They got to pay for all that. And the Lord going to allow the other nations to do that to her. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in the day. And that day, said the Lord, and that's the day of the Lord, when this place is going to burn up like an oven. We're going to end here at 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said Yahweh power of hosts. For the day is come, the time that I will visit thee. And we're slowly but surely reaching that date. Well, I ain't even going to say slowly, because the Lord done sped up the time. So that's going to be happening soon, Lord willing. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect to be able to get out of here before that happen. Because, man, I don't want to be here when the Lord set that match off to blow this place to smithereen. But that's all I had to say on that. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Shalom to the 144,000, 1/3 of the hopeful elect. Shalom.